What it do, my grunts? NSC Schizo here, coming at you with another GTA 5 video. And in this episode, I want to talk about some of the stuff that is plaguing the community. Obviously, you guys have heard of it, whether or not the Cops and Crooks DLC is coming in the GTA 5 online. Finally, I know a lot of you guys are waiting for this DLC, have been in anticipation for this DLC since this dang on game came out. And so we're going to go ahead and touch on some of the topics that the community has been buzzing about. And how can you blame them? Because honestly, anytime I get a hold of some brand new GTA 5 information, man, I be freaking out too. Speaking to that very reputable source, Yan2295 has come out to say, I also think it will be pretty interesting, period. But yeah, let's not talk about it. Nobody would want to get arrested. ... Now, a lot of very reputable YouTubers have come out with some pretty extensive videos inferring that the Cops and Crooks DLC will be coming sometime this summer because of this quote being posted. And although I definitely see their point, I highly disagree, and there's a couple reasons why. Now, the way it goes is Yan2295 was actually making this post in response to a question that was asking whether or not we would be receiving DLC this summer for GTA 5 online. Now, obviously, this account has been confirmed as a reputable source for GTA 5 online DLC content information. I cannot dispute that, nor would I want to, because as the rest of the community, I have come to depend on this source when it comes to looking for information for whatever is coming up. But because of the way they have alluded to information in the past, I'm not inclined to believe that they would be as direct about information about a Cops and Crooks DLC by mentioning the words arrest. Now, this part of the segment is obviously just my opinion, but if I was an insider for Rockstar video games and I had information about a possible Crooks and Cops DLC coming soon, I definitely wouldn't go ruining that access of information by saying, hey, you could get arrested. You kind of get what I'm saying? I feel like that's a little bit too close to what could be considered a leak. And although this person definitely shares information, I don't never seen them outright let us know exactly what's happening. They kind of, they beat around the bush per se. They don't really get to the point of it normally. This one seems direct, and so because of that, I really don't think that it is alluding to a Cops and Crooks DLC. Now hold on, don't shut me off just yet. I know you're probably pretty mad about me saying that, but this is what I mean. Let me explain. When I say we're never going to get a Cops and Crooks DLC, what I mean is we'll never get a DLC where we get to play the cops. Okay? Now, whether or not they come out with a DLC that is called Cops and Crooks, maybe I'm wrong about that. Okay? What I mean is we're never going to get a DLC where we play the police. Now, maybe we get a DLC where we go to prison. Maybe we get a DLC where we have to play informant to the police, on one of the criminals that we're working with. It seems highly unlikely, but maybe let's throw it up there. I think it's more likely that he's alluding to some sort of prison DLC. If we're going to get a DLC that involves the police, I think we're going to have to play the role of somebody having to be oppressed by the police and working for the police. You know what I mean? And in which case we'll have to kind of be some sort of indentured servant to the cop and have to fight our way out of servitude and outsmart that police officer. An homage to San Andreas, maybe. That is what I see a Cops and Crooks DLC looking like for GTA 5 Online. Not the whole aspect that all these YouTubers are trying to come out with saying, hey, we're getting a GTA 5 Online Cops and Crooks DLC where you guys are going to get to get the police and you're going to get to buy like 15 different cop cars. If you came to this video for me to tell you that you were going to get to run around and be LSPD, I'm sorry. I hate to burst your bubble. But that doesn't mean that we don't get some sort of DLC that involves the police in some aspect. I'm not saying that at all. I wouldn't say that. In fact, that would be, to say something like that, you would have to be culturally blind when it comes to GTA 5. Okay? Or GTA in its entirety, because there have been plenty of times where you've had to escape from prison in GTA. There have been plenty of times when you've had to elude the cops, been caught up by the police and having to deal with the police in some sort of fashion, where you're not on their team, but you got to work for them in some sort of sense. And until you can figure stuff out and get away from this dirty cop, you're kind of screwed. And I mean, we've had to do that in the Gunrunners DLC already. So if you kind of look at it in that aspect, Rockstar really can't say we would never work with law enforcement, right? So I'm starting to think that maybe we're going to see some sort of prison DLC, and here's a big reason why. Because that is a beautiful part of the map. The prison is just a big part of the map, and being a prisoner is a big part of being a criminal. Huge part. Huge aspect of that lifestyle of being a criminal, living that life, is going to prison. You got to be ready to do the time if you're going to do the crime, per se, in the real world. So I could see us having to deal with some sort of situation where we get indicted, having to go to court, having, the whole nine, the whole sequence, where we get transferred straight and in orange, and then maybe having some sort of prison fights, or maybe we have to, break out of prison. That could be a heist where you got to break out of jail. I don't know. But I really don't think we're going to play the police in GTA Online. Now, if we do play the police, I think it will be more along the lines of a mission outside of free mode. And this is why. In response to the community going in on this new information for supposedly the Cops and Crooks DLC, Tez Funds 2 actually replied saying, "Have you tried the Arena War missions?" And it got me to thinking about when I used to play GTA 4 online back in the day. And they actually had a mission where it was a player versus player mission where some players were the police and some players were the crooks. And the crooks had one job and one job only: to get into their vehicles and try to get to a location with a boat or a helicopter so that they could escape town, right? So maybe we get some sort of DLC with some sort of mission where we can play the cops in that aspect, but I don't think we'll actually ever be cops online in free mode GTA Online. Now, another reason is whenever the Bunker DLC, the Gunrunners DLC came out, there were actually rumored supposedly assets that were supposed to be added to the game that were going to allow us to play that role and actually stop other players from running their illegal guns, right? And that was supposed to set up later dynamics of us, a balance, a check for people doing illegal activity and running illegal, illicit supplies, drugs, guns, and maybe other things that they were going to decide to add later. But they never implemented that. They actually took that out of the game. Now, this is a big, rumor, that's, pretty widely renowned. I'm not sure if that's true. Rockstar, hasn't really ever really confirmed that. They've alluded to it, but there's been no confirmation that that was actually supposed to be the Cops and Crooks DLC. But there were supposed to be assets that were implemented that would allude to that, right? That were taken out of the game. So I don't know why they did that, but apparently that is something that happened. So it makes me wonder if maybe that had something to do with the aspect of they didn't think it would fit the narrative of what GTA Online was supposed to be about, in the sense that we were supposed to be criminals. So whether or not they've actually changed their mind and decided to go the route of letting us become the officers in the game, I don't know, but I highly doubt it. I am not Mr. Ross for The Sims. I am not going to sit here and tell you you're going to get your police officer's uniform, your noose uniform. I'm not going to say you're going to get to put your police officer's vehicle inside of your garage. I'm sorry, you're probably never going to see the Granger inside of your garage. Okay? I hate to break your heart. Heck, I'm breaking my own heart saying that. When I played GTA 4, end game, all I really did was run around in the police car, activate the police computer, and hunt down bounties. For like 2 years straight, that's all I did playing that game. So I would love for them to add assets to the game where I can get it online, purchase that vehicle, and do that all over again on GTA Online with other players. Now, no matter which way you look at it, the GTA Online community will definitely be getting some sort of major DLC either this summer or early this summer, guys. So hit me down in the comments of this video and let me know exactly what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? You think we're going to get the Cops and Crooks DLC and we're going to get the police officers? All right, guys, do you guys have other theories about what it could possibly be? Let me know. Now, before I cut out here, guys, I definitely want to address the comments that I made about Mr. Ross for The Sims. I want to be clear. I don't have a personal issue with him at all. Just the content that seems to be coming out of that channel, and not just that channel, a lot of channels are on my radar. Their channel in particular, his channel, is just the one that I can make a clear, draw a clear line in the sand. Okay, there are plenty other examples that I could use on YouTube when it comes to GTA Online videos. I'm an OG player. I've been playing GTA for a long time, and I'm just tired of it. So I want to offer you guys a perspective of a player that has played from day one, played through all the content, played every other GTA religiously, okay? Has a healthy understanding of what GTA is like to play. And because of that, I feel like I can offer you guys a well-rounded approach of the GTA Online community, at the same time while offering a perspective of what GTA Online may look like in the future. I intend to challenge a lot of YouTubers simply because a lot of us players don't buy into a lot of the videos and clickbaits that they offer us. We're tired of it. We don't want to see it anymore. Well, maybe we do. Maybe it's still fun to click and watch. Sure, I watch Mr. Boss's videos. Sure, I watch Sir Nando's videos. I watch a lot of people's videos when it comes to GTA Online, and I'm not trying to shoot anybody down or throw any shade. All I'm saying is it's time for somebody who's really playing this game, wholeheartedly loves this game, to start making videos about it. So if you agree with me and you want to see videos like that too, leave a like, or heck, if you disagree with me, leave a dislike. But no matter which way you see it, as a GTA Online fan, I challenge you to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because here on Game Grunts, we're going to be giving you the real deal when it comes to the news on GTA Online. So until the next time, my grunts, NSC Schizo from Game Grunts, signing out. Stay killing it with no need for a pen. Underground king, but I'm about to ascend. Ghost mob type shit, yep, we starting a trend. What you finna do, man, it really all depends. If you really got a problem, the clip gon' extend. Chopping boys up like a smoothie, I'm about to blend. All these other rappers, I'm about to transcend. If they claiming they're the best, they gon' have to pretend. Said I'm a bad sport, they gon' have to commend. Got a couple laws that I'm about to offend.
Watch your mouth or I'll break your bones. What I mean is, how can I be evil when I'm just a little